Today I'm taking on the ranked queue in standard using my starter mono black deck. Let's see how we go. Welcome back to the Game School Dad channel with me, Martin. Today we are looking at this mono black starter deck that I have made in Arena to play ranked games. Now this starter deck does actually include 19 rares, I've just counted them, but this is based on only a week of playing Arena on a new free-to-play account. The only cards we have are ones that we've opened in packs that we've got through the free Mastery Pass, or that we got from one, I think, quick draft game where we did black. So we do have some rares, but it's only from those events. So even if you're just starting out, you can get a deck kind of like this, even with a significant number of rares in it, pretty quickly. So let's have a look at the deck quickly before we jump into the games. We have a little bit of removal here. We have one Cut Down, we have 3 Infernal Grasp, we have 2 March of Wretched Sorrow to gain us some life and 2 destroy cards. We also have, we have Soul Transfer over here for exiling things. If we don't want them to die and go to the graveyard for any reason, we can exile them using Soul Transfer. We also have the possible benefit of returning a creature or planeswalker from our graveyard to our hand if we have an artifact and enchantment out on the battlefield, which is possible because we have Dockside Chef, which is an enchantment creature which can help draw us cards. We also have, a Painful Quandary. An enchantment isn't necessarily the best enchantment because it gives the opponent the ability to choose whether they want to lose life or discard a card. If they have lots of excess life and life gain creatures, they can probably spare the life. If they have lots of cards, they can probably just discard some extra lands that they have. But if they don't have a huge amount of each, then that's a nice way to slowly drain them out as well. So we do have some enchantments, and we do have the ability to make artifacts in the form of blood tokens. So we have a couple of vampires here. We have Voldaran Bloodcaster, which can create blood tokens when our creatures die, our non-token creatures die. And we also have Falconwrath Forebear, which can't block, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create another blood token as well, and we can return that from the graveyard to the battlefield if we sacrifice 2 blood tokens. It only costs 1 mana, so that's pretty cheap. So we're going to make some artifacts, we're going to have some enchantments, we're going to have a little bit of sacrifice synergy in the deck here, because we have Dockside Chef, we can sacrifice things, artifacts or creatures, so we can do the blood tokens or creatures to draw a card. We have Jadar, who will create 2/2 black zombie creature tokens every turn, so we can we can sacrifice those pretty easily. We have the Soul Ripper here, which can sacrifice artifacts or creatures and put +1 counters, gain menace on itself. So, and we can use the zombies to crew that as well, because the crew 2 cost. We have Tenacious Underdog, which can blitz, in which case it's drawing cards and sacrificing itself. We have the Raven Man, which will create 1/1 black bird creatures if someone discards a card. Now we have the ability to cause the opponent to discard cards using Painful Quandary, but we can discard a card by using blood tokens as well, which can make 1/1 black bird creature tokens, which are great for sacrificing as well. So we have a little bit of sacrifice synergy there. We also have Fell Stinger, which can exploit a creature, sacrifice it, and we can draw cards and lose a little bit of life in the process. And all this to fuel Morbid Opportunist. Whenever 1 or more creatures die, we draw a card, and it happens only once per turn. So we can make it happen on our turn and on the opponent's turn, and if we have more than 1 of these Morbid Opportunists out, it will draw more than 1 card. So we have a lot of card advantage here. And also to slow down the opponent, we have Dreams of Steel and Oil to exile cards from the opponent's hand and can take something out of the graveyard as well. And we also have Biting Palm Ninja, which is a rare which can jump in by surprise and hit the opponent and can remove a non-land card from their hand as well, exile that. And we have Corrupt. So that's all the other synergies for sacrificing creatures, removing creatures. blood tokens and such, and then we have Corrupt. So once we've drained them out and got a lot of card advantage for ourselves, hit all the land drops we want to hit, we have Corrupt for 6, which deals damage to any target equal to the number of swamps we control, and we gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. So we can destroy big creatures, or we can just go straight to the face if we want to do some damage that might finish them off. And we have just swamps, obviously, because we want to maximize the number of swamps we have for the sake of Corrupt. So yes, there are a number of rares in the deck. We're going to see how this works. There are lots of ways that we could improve the deck. We don't have a Sheoldred, for example, but we'll see how we do in the ranked queue using just this starter mono black deck. Okay, so we're starting with enough lands. We've got March, we've got Grasp, and we have Opportunist there. So let's go with that. The opponent's going first, but we should be able to remove any early things they put out, and if we don't have to, I like using March later on anyway to gain more life if we use it for additional mana later on. Okay, we have an island, which always makes me slightly more nervous. They're not going to have so many creatures, and it's looking likely that they're going to be playing something other than creatures. Maybe they have some counter spells there. We might be looking at a kind of Djinn deck, a Haughty Djinn kind of deck. Now they've used their Otawara, which makes me think they don't have a 4th land, because they would probably save that if they could. Let's see if we can get them to use up a counter spell if they have it now, so that we can put down Morbid Opportunist without a problem next turn. There we go, good. Took a counter spell out of the hand, and allows us to put Morbid Opportunist out. So they haven't put another land out, so whatever they've got in their hand is 3 other spells. It's going to be another counter spell, I can imagine. It might be another Make Disappear, so let's see if we can get around that. Okay, so let's be patient. Let's go for an attack. They're not going to block anyway. Are they going to block, really? Be very surprised if they did. There you go. Okay. Are they going to transform the Delvers? They are. They've got Shore Up. Okay, so I know they can easily protect their creatures with a 1 mana spell. So there's no point in using March now. Well, March wouldn't do enough damage now anyway, but now they're going to hold up that protection as long as possible. So they make them hexproof and get +1/+1. So anything I do here is going to be countered. So I might as well get them to use... I might as well attack first. Not that it makes that much difference. 1 extra point of damage, you never know. Might do something. And now if I use Soul Transfer, they're going to use Shore Up or some other counter spell. That gets that out of the hand. Okay, another 6 damage coming my way. Not too far off Corrupt. And there's the Djinn. Now chances are they're going to have another protection spell. Chances are they're going to have something else, although I'm going to have to do something, because they're going to do at least 9 damage to me next turn. Probably more. So I can go for March, but I think they have something to prevent that. So maybe I'll try Corrupt. It's going to keep me alive a little bit longer, but it's not going to do much else. Okay, so I'm just going to go for it. Try to get rid of the Djinn. and gain me some life. I think they probably have a counter spell or something in hand. Make disappear. Yeah. Well, there's not much we can do here. They managed to counter everything that mattered. And we didn't get to kill anything. Okay, we have 2 lands and we have a number of things we can do with 2. In fact, everything we can do with 2, so let's keep that for now. Gives us lots of options. And let's start with our chef. Then if we want to, we can just get Jadar going, making those creatures that we can sacrifice. Looks like a good way to get started. Really would be nice to draw some more lands as well, so hopefully, as they're drawing creatures, they're drawing cards with their creatures, hopefully we can do something similar. So let's see if they want to block either of these. They're not going to block. Let's do some damage, and Decayed triggers there. So let's get out maybe the Soul Ripper. Okay, more card draw. Fair enough. Nice and slow, nothing worth killing yet. Okay, so enchanted creature gets +1 and vigilance. When it dies, return the enchantment to the battlefield. Attach to target opponent. Oh yeah, creatures enter tapped. Fine. I'm okay with that. Let's let them do some damage for now. So I'm going to crew. So I'm going to play the underdog. And I'm going to attack with the Soul Ripper. I can sacrifice the creature as I do that to get 5 for Menace attacking now. I could block with both. He'll just lose both. And I might as well get Bloodcaster out there as well. They've got a lot of cards in their hand and not doing much yet. Interested to see what they've got. Okay, Defender, prevent all combat damage that we dealt by enchanted creature. Okay, that's fair enough. That gives us something to sacrifice next turn. And okay. Wow, 7/6. Well, I'm definitely going to block that, and the Bloodcaster is, in fact, let's just block with the underdog. I don't need to sacrifice it. I can just put it in the way, get myself a blood token, underdog goes to the graveyard, and we have Painful Quandary, but we're not there yet. Let's put out underdog again with Blitz. Let's attack with the zombie and the underdog. So, the creatures that we play enter the battlefield tapped. So I presume that also includes vehicles that become crewed, although they're not entering the battlefield, so I'm not sure. Are they entering the battlefield? I don't think so. Let's see how that works out. And there's Hallowed Haunting. Okay, that's what their game is. So let's try. Can we crew this? We can, and that doesn't come in tapped. Perfect. Yeah, okay. And we're almost there with the damage already. Let's take off the menace counter. What can we remove from their hand? Well, auras. Let's get rid of a Ganjo. There's not too much they can do now. They can create creatures, they can draw cards, but if they can't deal with a flying creature, then Bloodcaster has them. But they're going to do their best. Oh wait, we've created a creature with flying. And Curse of Silence. Choose a card name. Okay, what card name are we going to choose? It costs 2 more to cast. Not that it matters, because we still have enough to beat them. You have to guess at what card we're going to use. Might guess a Cut Down. They might guess Infernal Grasp. Any other removal spell? It's a very big gamble to guess one card name when they haven't seen our hand. They don't know what we have. Tenacious Underdog. Okay, they don't want us casting Tenacious Underdog. Don't worry, we won't. Let's go with remove the 1 flyer they have. And nothing has lifelink. We don't need to cast that. Let's just attack with everything. Doesn't really matter. As long as the Bloodcaster gets through, it's all the same. Interesting, they've gone for a double block on Jadar. Not sure what they think we're going to do there, that's so terrible. Hey, let's draw a card anyway. The Tenacious Underdog that will cost us 2 extra to cast. Okay, well, Hallowed Haunting tried its best, but couldn't keep up with the flying. Okay, we have 3 lands, we have removal, we have Jadar, we have the Bloodcaster, and we have Soul Transfer. So I think that's worth keeping. Against blue again. No, blue and white. Triska Decaphile, interesting choice. Let's start with Jadar and let's start making some zombie tokens. And they have Welcoming Vampire. That's going to give them some good card drawing, so let's get rid of that. Maybe while we've got 3 lands and we want to do it on our turn, we'll use Soul Transfer because it's a sorcery and there's no point attacking with the zombies, so let's just leave that as it is. Okay, interesting use of the Homestead Courage. And let's get Morbid Opportunist out. So hopefully if they don't kill it, if they don't remove it, we can start using these zombies, and even if they block them, we should be able to get the card draw out of the zombies, and it should actually stop them from attacking with their creatures unless they have vigilance, because they don't want to take the 2 damage as well. So good chance for us to start drawing some cards faster. It's exactly what we want from Morbid Opportunist and Jadar working together. Okay, let's just do nothing for now. Yeah, I probably could block it with Morbid Opportunist, but I'm going to risk the damage. I could kill their creature now, but the card draw trigger only happens once per turn, so I'm not really incentivized to do that now. What I might do is use Infernal Grasp on the Triska Decaphile. I think I will. Take out the Regulator now. Morbid Opportunist will draw a second card, a third card. Draw another card for this turn. Let's get out Painful Quandary. Okay. They can lose 5 life or they can discard a card. They don't have that many cards in hand. So I feel like this might be the beginning of the end for them. Another card. This card advantage is really building up. Another swamp. So we're drawing an extra card every turn. Every one of our turns. What would be really nice is to draw an extra card on the opponent's turn as well. Let's just see if they take the 5 life or discard a card. I guess they'll lose a card first. It's not an easy choice, to be honest. I took the 5 life, okay. I'm going to take 3 damage. I think I can afford it. I have Corrupt coming up. Back to my turn. I'll put the Raven Man out in case they do decide to discard a card instead. See if I can get them to get rid of their Ollenbock escort. So the lifelink from the Triska Decaphile keep them alive a little bit longer, but they still have to either discard a card, which is difficult because then I make a 1/1 bird, or Let's see. Just go with Corrupt. I do want to do it on their turn, but sorcery, so I'll do it on my turn. Get rid of Redeemer. Gain some life. Attack with this. Don't need to attack with that. But it doesn't make a difference if we do or not, so let's do it anyway. Attack with this. They're running pretty low on options now. Another blood token. Another 2/2 zombie. They're down to 3 cards and 8 life. And I'm guessing they've got nothing to get rid of Painful Quandary. So it's just a matter of time. Yeah, I think time is pretty much up for them. Let's go with... Oh, okay. No need. They've given up. Too painful. Okay. 4 lands, early options. Opponent's going first. At least we get to look at their hand and get rid of something. That should slow them down a little bit. What do we want to get rid of? Shigeki or Titania? Well, I guess get rid of Titania on the chance that they might be able to do something with it. If they can meld it. They've got Shigeki and they've got digging around, and they've got Argoth already. It's a good thing you got rid of Titania. You have 2 Argoths. Okay, could do with something other than a soul transfer. Something else would be useful around now. But let's just do this. We'll get Underdog back to blitz it. No, they want to keep the lands. It's okay. Whatever big thing they put out with the Awaken the Woods lands, creatures, we can soul transfer it. Okay. Bear isn't too scary either. And Shugeki. Again, not too scary. We have Baloth. Taking his command. Okay. Let's draw some cards. We have a ninja, okay. Well, they tend to be discarding cards, or is it just milling cards? Maybe it's not discarding. Well, let's get Underdog going, because we want to start blitzing him as soon as possible. Draw some new things. Gonna keep that soul transfer for the big thing they put out that we're not gonna like. I have a feeling it's gonna be something really big. Titania's command. Let's start getting some damage through quickly. Still nothing too scary in there. They did discard a card. Perfect. That means we can go land. We could do Underdog, but I kind of want to do the ninja. Just to see what's going on in their hand. Let's do that. We'll do the bird, I guess. Could do the zombie and it'll just replace itself next turn. So maybe slightly better. Right, let's see what we can exile from the hand. More Awaken the Woods, lots of creatures. Maybe get rid of that. Most important thing is they don't get Titania, because if they do, we can have a big creature, but we do have Infernal Grasp and Soul Transfer to deal with them if needed. Next time we can definitely blitz an underdog. Awaken the Woods come back. I can make a lot of creatures here. 5 more. Okay. So, best thing I think we can do here is we could make them discard things, but I think they're just going to jump back and forth, so let's just keep getting rid of their lands and drawing cards as best we can. Don't need to block with 2 of those, but okay. I'm not going to complain. And more land. Okay, we're in range of Corrupt winning the game. So, come on, Corrupt. Let's keep blitzing underdog till we get Corrupt in our hands. Although with Titania's command, you can gain 1 life for each card exiled from the graveyard. And they're going to do that. What do we have in our graveyard? 2? They're really doing that for 2 life. Oh, it gets rid of underdog. Okay. And all their lands are now 3/3s. Okay, and then get rid of Biting Palm Ninja as well. So they've got 15, 18 damage waiting there if we don't block. So we want to keep some blockers. And maybe, for the sake of just slowing them down a little bit, we'll get rid of 1 of them now. Still have Infernal Grasp if we need it. Let's keep attacking with the zombies anyway, just because we can replace them automatically. Now we've got 3 damage in the air every turn. Hopefully that's enough to another Titania's command. Okay, some good rare cards fighting against us. Another bird. 4 damage in the air. Well, if they really want to, they can gain 12 life from exiling their own graveyard. I have a feeling they don't want to, but they could if they wanted to. We're getting close to getting enough damage on them. 1 Corrupt will do it. That's all I'm asking for, deck. Come on, 1 Corrupt. When they can't react fast enough. Maybe they're not sure what to do. Maybe they think they're at the on the losing side of this and they're just wasting our time. Maybe. Now, if they only have sorceries and not instants, then I should be able to win this turn. We now have 4 creatures. We now have 3 creatures. Must be something they can do here, right? Activates a sorcery. They're really taking their time. Might be a bit preemptive if they come up with some giant creature with reach. Maybe we'll be in trouble. Puts them down to 3 extra land creatures, only 9 damage they can do. There we go. They've given up, finally. Okay, another victory for us. Okay, so we're back with the deck review after those matches. Now, we won most of the games we played, so that's pretty good. We went up from bronze to silver, which is obviously just starting out, but it's progress nonetheless. What worked the best for us? Painful Quandary did win us a match. Morbid Opportunist did a great deal of card draw in one of the particular matches. We did get a good amount of corrupt damage as well. I think Soul Ripper helped us in that very last one to rack up some damage pretty quickly. And Raven Man also helped us with the birds that we could either sacrifice or attack with. So yeah, a decent enough deck. Like I said, it's a starter deck. It's not using all the rares and mythics we could possibly use. We actually still have all these rares and mythics and the common and uncommon wildcards that we could use up to make a better black deck. So obviously you can make a better one, but this works pretty well for us starting out. Okay, so next time I'm going to be back with another one of our mono-color starter decks. I think maybe we'll go for blue next time, so look out for the blue deck. Like I said, there are some rares and mythics in there, but they're all gained from our first week on Magic Arena, those first few packs we've opened, those first draft games we've played, and not even using the wildcards we've got. So this is just to show you what you can actually do. Even in just your first week of Magic, you can start winning some games and putting something together that can do pretty well in the ranked games for you. Well, thank you for watching to the end today, and I will see you in the next video.